All right, hello everybody. It's me, Cullen, back with shave number 17 today on Pelagic Shaves. Today we will be using another brilliant, great offering from one of my absolute favorite soap companies. Do you know who it is? I'll give you to the count of three to guess. One, two, nope, you didn't guess it. 3, 4, 5 Soap Company. That's right, John Patton. White Buffalo. This scent, I missed it on the drop. I got this from a buddy. His name is Logan Shern. You can check him out on Instagram. Who's your shaver, I believe it is. If that's not it, Logan, I'm sorry. Comment below on what it is so you can check out your Instagram. He bought this. His fiance didn't agree with the scent. He loved it, she didn't. So he offered it up to me and I jumped on it because I missed this one. And I had the matching splash for it because Logan is like me and has to buy a matching set. I know there's many of y'all like that. This label has air bubbles, which is going to drive me crazy. Today's razor, I'm going to be using the Yaqi, however it's pronounced, Yaqi. I don't know, Y-A-Q-I. This says DLC Yaqi. This is a katana head, and on it I have the Razor Rock Haloed UFO handle. In it for blades, I have subified it, as my boy Josh Perkins says, who has his channel Subi Shaves, and I have stacked a shark blade in a Lord Platinum half DE blades. I don't ever snap blades in half. That little bent over tab makes me crazy. A lot of things make me crazy. That's easy to do when you're half crazy. Brush today, I'll be using I'm going to call it my White Buffalo Grizzly Bay brush with a 26 millimeter fan fatter's knot. I hope that's how you pronounce it. This soap smells absolutely, as Logan described it, he said this is how a man should smell. He said it's the manliest smelling soap he's ever smelled. And it's amazing. My bowl today is my Captain's Choice heavy duty copper bowl. This has become a favorite because my lathering technique has changed, and my Pereira bowl used to be my number one go-to, but as my lathering technique has changed, that one seems to inject too much air into the lather. And so today I have used a whole gobba load of soap, and I have some of that good, it reminds me of CDB's, sorry there's the hair in there, and from the badger, not from a human. CDB soap. I've been using too little soap with this hard water, so today I went ahead and just, I think I used a triple dose, which I think was a little too much, but whatever. There's enough soap in there. I got enough soap to last probably more than the next few years. And then after my shave, I'll be following up with water, witch hazel, hot water rinse, cold water rinse, and then hyaluronic acid and face oil. Let's get on with it. Spray it down with some good old-fashioned Waterboy H2O, because Vicky Valancourt showed me her boobies and I liked them. Alligators are angry because they got all them teeth and no toothbrushes, my mama said. One of my favorite movies, in case you couldn't tell. This Thayers, I don't know how it's pronounced. It could be one of those that the T is silent. This knot is an absolute dream. I got this brush from Logan also. He was fixing a move, and when he packed his stuff, he had a box that probably had 40 brushes in it, and decided to thin the herd. And offered me this one at a price that, as a Godfather would say, that you cannot refuse. But this white buffalo is bomb diggity. All right, well, I'm 6 minutes in, haven't put a razor to my face yet, so what do you say we get on with it? All right, here we go. Yaqi Katana. A lot of people, my only complaint about this is that it's made out of cheap junk pot metal. If they made this head with stainless steel, this thing would be supreme. I went ahead and tried to subify it with 2 blades. If you never watched Josh's channel, he reminds me a lot of Melly Mel, high energy. Full of positivity. I believe he calls it a Subi sandwich when he stacks his blades. But he's definitely right. Stacking them gives them more rigidity. Which has actually, to my surprise, improved the shave on this razor. This razor with 1 blade, a lot of people talk bad about this razor because it's pot metal, and because of that, people have set in their head that it's gonna suck. This razor has, let me see if I can show you. Look at that gap, that blade gap. This thing has a ton of blade exposure, ton of efficiency, and it's a really great shaver. It would be nice to see Yaqi come out with all stainless steel, or even just do an all brass version like the Carve and so many other razor companies do. a brass head. Don't chrome plate it, just do it brass. Don't polish it, just let it brass and let it patina. But I think my lather today looks a lot better. I'm kind of blooping all over myself here. You know, I know a lot of y'all could, especially in the lather and blade group, could come up with all kinds of jokes and comments about that. If you've never checked out the lather and blade group, I highly recommend it. Especially if you have thick skin and you like people that say what's on their mind. There we go, the nice bloop. Now, don't take me wrong, I'm not saying everybody there is a complete a-hole. You know, everybody there is nice. That's where Melly Mel, Lucent Skeletor, as I like to call him, Nipples Nate, are. BBS Live is just a, or not BBS Live, Lather and Blade is just a, it's a good group. It's not as highly censored as some of the others. But it's good. But this razor, you know, when I first got into wet shaving, I was like, why buy this? You know, when you could do this and just use half of it. You know, it's the same thing. What's the purpose? But it's not. I don't know what it'd be like to have a razor, a complete razor that was this. It'd be interesting, that's for sure. But anyways, I'm getting so off the subject as usual. This soap, Performance, most excellent scent is Bomb Diggity. Scent strength is, I would call this medium strong. High medium to medium strong. You know, it's one of those soaps that the whole time you are lathering with it, you just smell it the whole time you're shaving with it. It's a scent that, like all shave soaps, tastes like absolute doo-doo. It smells absolute fantastic. So slickness and performance on John Patton's Trinity base is just unreal. And how he keeps it at the price he does, amazing. I need to quit talking about that because he may just get sick of it and raise the price just to shut me up. But he has a new soap coming out that I've been waiting for since I got into wet shaving. I had a sample of it from somebody. That is General Patton. Here we go. Man, I'm just blooping everywhere. Look at that, just everywhere. But yeah, stacking the blades definitely makes it a smoother shaver. That Grizzly Bay brush with the Thatter's knot is superb. Me personally, I would never spend that kind of money on a badger knot. On any type of knot. It's just crazy. But to each their own, you know. I'm glad that Logan did, or I think he got it on the secondary market. That's a great knot. 345 Soap Company. Great scent. Absolute just phenomenal scent. I got the new Shark Bite, and I gotta say the scent on it is a lot stronger than the original formula, which I really liked, because the original formula to me wasn't quite as strong or pronounced as it could be. So I don't know if the fragrance oils John's using are different, or maybe it's due to the difference in ingredients. Make certain scent notes pop a little more than they did in the original formula. But excuse the noise, I'm rinsing my brush out. But the new version is the pear and the pineapple in it. It's just superb. Look at that knot though, it's just so yummy. It feels so good on the face. All right, we are back. Let's recap what we used today. Captain's Choice HD bowl. Great little offering there. My Grizzly Bay, what today I have deemed as my white buffalo brush with a Thatter's 26mm fan knot. Excuse me. 345 Soap Company White Buffalo soap with Match and Splash, which we will begin the shaking, because you gotta shake it. If you don't know, now you know. Okay, let me tell you something here. You ever do a shave and you're like just loving the scent of the soap, and you're like, you know, in shave nirvana. Everything's just gelling, the slickness, the scent, the razor's gliding like booger on grease snot. You know, everything's just 100%, can't get any better. Then at the end of the shave, you break out your trusty little after shave, you give it a jiggly, splash it on, and guess what? You just went from 100% good shave to blast off into orbit. You're rocking it even better now, because that's way better of a shave. Now, some good stuff. Razor we used today was a Yaqi Katana head with the Razor Rock Lupo haloed UFO handle. I used a Shark, I believe this is a chrome platinum, it might be super steel, with a Lord Platinum half DE blade. I get those at my local wig and beauty store. They come in a fancy schmancy. They come in this super stainless. They come in this fancy little box like this, 100 of them. They're like $4. I sent somebody half the box of them. I sent them the half the box of the Shark, so I just made my box a half and half. I recently found on eBay, while I was trolling eBay, I was looking for something new to buy. They have on there the Gillette Perma-Sharp half DE blades, so I got to order those. If you notice here in the back, this is my first attempt to make a strop. As you can see, I didn't cut it very straight. I have a tool coming that'll cut absolutely perfect straight lines. I did this one green, but the dauber I used, I didn't realize it had been used, and it had a chemical on it, so it didn't soak into the leather right. You know, if you watch my channel, Pelagic Shaves, you know that my color is green. So I will be redoing that when my tool comes in. And if it turns out right, I might be offering those on my Etsy channel. I'll be stitching the handles on, all that good stuff. Making proper ones, hopefully. We'll see how that turns out. There's a lot of good hopes and dreams in this world, but executing them is a total different thing. I might make me one and decide it's too much work to pursue because I want to keep the cost down as much as possible. You know, I would see making a full 20-inch strap. This one's actually 24 inches. I would see making a 24-inch strap and selling it once I have the handles and hardware on there for probably $35 once it's all hand stitched and everything else. But we'll see when we get there. I don't see going any higher than that just because I like to keep everything reasonable for people. But thank you for joining me for pelagic shave number 17 today. Tomorrow we will be shaving with, I think it's Barrister and Mann, might be Murphy and McNeil. I don't know who makes this soap, but it's BDLM2 Barbershop Dia Los Muertos 2. And for a brush, I believe that one's black and silver mainly on the handle, so we may go with the black leonitum tomorrow. I don't know if I've used this one yet, but we may go with the black leonitum. Not sure of what razor. That one might deserve the carbon tomorrow, but we shall see. Thank you for tuning in for Pelagic Shave episode 17. Have a pelagic day and a pelagic shave. Take care, stay safe, and God bless.